Hi, my name is Costa Saliba,
Hello, my name is Nicholas Aramuni.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel.
and this is my documentary. So I got into soccer probably around 2014-ish. It was when the World Cup was on in Brazil, and my family, we do have relatives from Brazil, and it's always been like a tradition to watch the Brazil games at the World Cup and international tournaments. So my family dragged me into watching all the Brazil games, and I just fell in love with it.
Started getting into soccer at a very young age when I saw my family watching it, my grandfather watching it, my uncle watching it, and I think I was about 4. I remember watching my first World Cup, so probably since about then.
I was about in grade 4 when I was 9 years old. That's when I first started playing the sports. And after a year, I used to play in my front yard back home, and my dad sometimes would join us. Then eventually he kind of like just started like training me in some way, and I kind of just grew on the sport.
The thing that inspires me to watch and play soccer is mainly passion. Before the sport, I had never really found something that I was like really passionate about. I'd always kind of like flip-flopped in between different things. And when I found soccer, it was kind of something that gave me something to look forward to and watch like every week. It's definitely made an impact in my life, and it's something that I'll continue to watch and play for the rest of my life, honestly.
What drives or inspires me to watch or play soccer? I just think it's a beautiful game. I see it as a moving chessboard, and I also think that if you're not watching it religiously, you probably don't see that, sort of what the technicality is, the strategy behind it. That's a big part for me. I love understanding what's going on behind the scenes. And also I love the showmanship.
Ooh, what drives me? Like I said when I was 9, I really loved the sport at first view. It's something that can really get you really passionate. It's something that it's fun. It's fun, the environment is really conducive, and you know that joy of seeing people play, enjoying what they're doing and being successful at it, it's really quite inspiring.
Soccer in Canada, Canada's mainly not like a soccer-dominated country. When you think of Canada, you're mainly thinking like hockey, baseball, football. But over the last like 5 or so years, I'd say there's been a huge spike in the growth of soccer in Canada.
Growth and popularity, Canada is definitely growing. And I think that has a lot to do with us getting the World Cup, but I also think there's been a long time of slept-on talent in the country. I also think as we get more and more diverse communities in Canada, we get a wider range of skill sets, which also helps elevate that game. So yes, I think so.
Oh yeah. When I first moved here, I was told like no one at all watches soccer. Like it's always hockey or cricket or baseball, those kind of stuff. I was like, no, that's not possible. Got into SAIT, and I met a few people who play soccer, and then, well, I come to the pitch one day, I see a lot of people playing the sport. I go back home, see a lot of people watching the sport. I'm like, yeah.
Watching soccer has definitely made me have a greater connection with my family, especially with my cousin. That's something that we've really bonded over within the last few years. So it really has given me a stronger connection with my family, like my cousin and my dad, who were watching soccer before me, and they were watching with their fathers and their grandfathers. So it's been kind of passed down like generation to me. And it's something that I've really bonded over with them.
Soccer got me closer to my family is probably a bit of a trick question. The answer is yes, actually. Of course it has. It's got me closer with my grandfather who's passed. It was something that I like to do with him. It's got me closer with my nephews, my cousins, my uncles, my mom. Some of the best memories of my life will involve watching tournaments, penalty shots in tournaments.
Back in high school when I was still playing, my dad could see that drive I was always putting into that effort. I tried so much, put in so much effort. I got on the team. My dad saw, he was proud. I was happy about that. My mom, she didn't really care. I mean, she doesn't play soccer at all, so she didn't really care. As long as I was happy and I was doing what I loved, she just, supported. But yeah, I do think it brought me closer to my family in some way. Yeah.